Welcome to Wherever We Are. Today we're going to show how you can use airplane foam board plans from folks at FliteTest.com to do your own scratch builds or make spare parts.
Sometimes you need spare parts. We won't do a build video because Josh and his folks do that so well. Each one's a treat, and they all have useful tips on how to make better plans and recover from minor mistakes.
There's a pointer to their build video in the comments or description.
So let's get started. You're going to want to do this on a table that's a little bigger than the piece of foam board you're using. You can get the foam board from the dollar store, Dollar Tree, Dollar Shrub, Dollar Mart, or wherever the get it for a dollar place is in your area. Sheets like this cost
$1?
Yep. So you need to start with a table. Don't use the kitchen table because we're going to be cutting all the way through the foam board. That's going to leave a mark. And you don't want to have your stuff all over the table when dinner time comes along. Never do anything that interferes with dinner time.
You need a glue stick, nothing fancy.
A roll of tape, and maybe even a bigger roll of tape. We have that roll of tape's the one we're going to use. There we go.
And a knife.
A stick is useful. We use barbecue skewers. You can never have too many barbecue skewers.
And a straight edge.
The whole process starts with a set of plans. We use the tiled A version of the plans. That's the biggest page our printer will print. It's a normal US letter size. Of course, we need to stick all these pages together to make a sheet or board size pattern. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to print the plans. We've already done that.
Cut the right edge off each pages.
Cut the top edge off of the 4 bottom pages.
Tape the pages together in one large sheet.
Paste the sheet onto the foam board.
Mark the creases.
Cut the patterns.
Make the half cuts.
And that'll do it.
Print in the plans, so now we'll start assembling them.
First, we have to trim some edges off the paper so we can put the puzzle pieces together. But we don't need to cut all the edges, just the right edges and some of the top edges. Now first, we sort the pages so that we know which page is in the first column, in the second column, in the third column, and in the fourth column. There will be 2 sets of those pages, one for the top and one for the bottom.
And this is where the editor is going to speed things up. We're not listening to our sponsor for this video, FliteTest.com. Really? They're not sponsoring us. We're just saying that. But we like them a lot. Those are the top sheets. And now the bottom sheets. Oops, don't need that. Make sure you speed this up because this is boring.
Once we've got the sides cut off, we need to cut off the tops for the bottom row of pages.
Only bottom row, no top. Try and do the best you can in lining up along the lines and cutting along the lines. But if you miss one or if you're off a little bit, it's not a big deal. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. We didn't mention having a trash can around, but gotta have a trash can around.
Okay, the FT folks have carefully placed fiducial marks. That's these things right here. A little circle with the angles or points on it. They've put those on to help us line up each page. So what we'll do is make sure the circles match up right there in the corner.
You only have so many holes, so that means we can just move to that edge. And make sure you break the leg onto his head. That tries to raise his hand. Don't let go forward.
We take auto never in the row. Yeah.
Slow motion.
Slow. Usually that'll work. This is how I'm showing. Now I'm there. Now stay tuned. Again, or
Once we've got the sheet assembled, it's time to stick it to your foam board.
that's what the glue stick is for.
But not yet.
First, lay the sheet over the foam board and position it so that none of the cuts goes off the edge of the board.
We want to cut foam board, not ale.
When the sheet's in position, take the right half of the sheet, and while you hold the left half down, fold the right half over. Still holding the sheet down, spread your glue stick over the foam board. Let's do a little bit more, yeah. Good. Now for the left side back oval, do the same for the right side. So now power tone is ready to go under the knife. There are three kinds of cuts we're going to do. Glue cuts on the solid black lines, scratches but not cuts on the green dashed lines, half cuts on the red dashed lines. It's easier to handle the foam board if we cut it into smaller chunks with one or two pieces on each chunk, like this. Ooh. We need a little more glue stick right there. Okay. Helps to have a sharp knife. Then break it all apart. Then break it all apart. Helps to have a sharper knife than this. Oh, put some glue stick on that too. When you cut them apart like this, you may find you have to reinforce the glue a little bit. Don't throw away your scraps, they can be useful for things.
I'll do your scratches.
And I'll do the half cuts, and we'll both do the full cuts. Not bad. And the color even changed.
Yeah. So that's it. No magic, no fancy tools, just fun. Thanks for watching. Make neat stuff.